Previously on Uranium Chef. The final round of the competition completed, and we saw Team Thunus and Zorby as the victors, with Wendy's team coming in last place. While Thunus finally received validation from the Promethean chef, we also saw the end of the line for one of the contestants, Messbot. However, in his place, he had been replaced by the returning contestant, Pankuka. Once the battle had finished and the episode had wrapped, the contestants returned home for a night's rest, and when they came back in the morning, they were teleported to an entirely new dimension. Now, trapped on a desert island in a pocket universe, the contestants will have to use their wits and skills if they want to survive today on Uranium Chef!
Hollygo Lightwave looks at the camera after you guys have already been transported into this new environment. She looks into the camera and says, "Our contestants have been teleported to the Microverse of Capallo Peninsula, and they've been shrunk down to a minuscule size. Not only are they smaller, but they also exist in an alternate time space. They could spend an hour, a day, a century, even an eternity down there, and time would only move a few seconds for us. Let's tune into the cameras and watch the mayhem unfold."
Shrinking down, going into a new place. I guess it's not new. Everything's sort of new to me, so I can't be surprised by it. That's cool.
At first I was pretty shocked, but then I was like, well, I got this friend named Kibby Kibby back in Drulia, and we had a bet as to what it would be like to be the size of an ant. And I was like, yo, I think that I know a little bit more about this, and now I definitely do. I'm gonna win that bet for sure.
Well, I've never been this small before, so it was very scary, but once I figured out that I was basically my normal size, just shrunk down, it was fine. I can take on anything.
Cool. We're on an island. This is pretty sweet. Did they hook us up with a vacation? Like, this is really nice of them.
Cut to all of y'all on a sort of nice scenic beach on what appears to be a very small kind of deserted island. There are trees, nice looking, well, you think they're trees. Turns out they're actually like tufts of grass that are pretty tall. Maybe like little berries or little leaves and things hanging off of them. But you can tell it looks a little bit weird because you're not used to being so tiny. And while you're all kind of taking a survey of the land, you hear a kind of rumbling sound from coming out from over behind you somewhere. And you see a giant head kind of crest over the hill, and it is the horrifying visage of a tiger beetle. A giant creature, massive in size to you. Usually when you've seen them in the past, they've been quite small, actually. But now this thing towers above you. It's got 6 giant legs, spiny carapace, giant jaws that clamp together, and you can see its little antennae kind of flicking back and forth and kind of pointing in your direction.
Jesus Christ, the size of that tiger beetle. It's too big. I don't know how to deal with this. Go.
So, I was really confused because I didn't know if this was like a really giant beetle or if it was a regular sized beetle, but I guess it didn't matter because it was terrifying. And so I just ran for it.
Oh, cheesy rice! What is that? Oh, it's so big. Gross. Ew.
I wanted to kill it. I wanted to slash off its armor, and I wanted to feast on its entrails. I mean, it looked really, really badass, so I wanted to hunt it and claim the trophy as my own.
This is just like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids all over again.
Yeah.
I was gonna do Honey, I Shrunk the Glorpomorphs.
Oh.
Everyone's favorite classic film.
Mm-hmm. I believe in that film.
I may still be drunk. That's a big bug.
Let's kill it!
Well spotted.
Thanks, Dennis! So, you see this giant creature up there. Is there anything that you would like to do?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, I want. So I assume that when Pankuka got ready, she got in one of her best dresses, put her apron on, got all dolled up for the show. However, being on this beach, this isn't gonna cut it.
Wait,
So
is she here with us? Mm-hmm. Okay.
She's a contestant.
That's right. Sorry, my bad. Continue.
I'm not scuba. I've been here the whole time.
I thought you were still judged. My bad. Continue.
So what I do is I basically shred my overdress because I have an underdress as well. And I get ready and I get down. You know how cats sort of get down on all fours and with their butt up in the air. I get ready to pounce on this thing. And I'm just gonna go unless anyone can stop me.
I'm gonna try to stop you. I don't know why I'm trying to help you, but this thing is a lot bigger than you are. It could eat you with one bite.
It's not gonna eat me.
And it's also got it's got a hard carapace. How are you gonna puncture it?
The weak spot, obviously.
Where's the weak spot?
Under
Its
the
eyes.
belly, and its eyes. Eyes are also good weak spots.
Okay, let's see how this shakes out.
And you can see that the beetle is not charging at you. It's kind of circling around up on top of this ridge, right?
Is this its eggs? Like a mound?
Would you like to find out?
Yes, find out. Try eating one.
Well, you don't see anything that you would say are eggs or anything like that.
Oh.
All you see at the moment, there is a ridge above you on which this tiger beetle is circling around, running back and forth. Pankuka appears ready to murder this
ready.
creature, or at least attempt to.
Does the creature look threatening towards us?
It's a giant insect,
Right,
circling in back and forth.
Is it just circling, or does it have its eyes fixed in our direction?
I mean, it clearly looks at you.
Okay.
Right? And then it'll circle back around, and it looks at you.
So
it's aware
it seems
of
like it's
you.
patrolling. Is there any trees around us?
Yeah, like I said, there are these, kind of I wouldn't. To you, they are basically trees.
Okay.
Giant stalks with berries and other kinds of
how
things.
sturdy are
hanging
they?
from
If I
them.
climb on them, are they just gonna
Just imagine it would be like a tree. So think of
Okay.
it like being kind of like palm trees in terms of
I
sturdiness.
am
and
gonna
whatnot.
carefully climb up one of them to see a little further because it seems like it's patrolling something. Maybe it's protecting something.
You want to climb up one of these trees?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I got 3 hands. I'm
Sure,
pretty sure I can do
sure.
it carefully.
Go for roll a careful.
Let's see, +2. 1.
It's got a 1. All right, so you're trying to climb up one of these stalks. You're able to, shimmy yourself a little bit up. You kind of slip down every now and then, but you have that extra arm, so it helps you kind of maintain your grip. So you're able to get a little bit higher. And when you look over the ridge, you're high enough up that you can see that the circling that the tiger beetle is doing does appear to be around a hole, there's some kind of burrow or something behind the tiger beetle that it's clearly kind of pacing around.
Okay, I'm gonna yell at these guys. Guys,
Yo,
there's something it's protecting.
Babies?
Maybe.
Can we eat them?
macaroni and cheese?
Yes.
Yes?
Just a whole thing of queso.
We gotta
No,
get
I'm
it.
lying.
But you said it's protecting it. It could be the bet. If it's protecting it, it's good.
There's got to be something good up there.
It's gotta be good.
I have a question. Can we communicate with Holly or anybody outside of our environment? Because I don't know what is happening here. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. I don't know. Should we kill the bug?
So
Maybe we need to be friends with the bug.
As soon as you mention Holly's name, a little hologram appears. And hi, Thunnis. So
Wait,
one of
should
you
we be
called upon
yelling
me.
with this thing around us?
Probably not. It's a highly dangerous animal. But did you have some questions for me? You did call upon me. I don't want to be trapped in this weird time space with you for too long. So please
I
hurry
don't
up.
blame you. What are we doing here? I thought this was a cooking show. Do we need to be cooking something?
That's a great question.
We have to.
Is there an answer to my
That's
great
the
question? Is there a great
ingredient.
answer?
You're going to have to figure that one out. But what I can tell you is that this is not going to be your only destination. You're going to need to get off of this island.
Oh.
Good luck!
You guys, maybe we need to make a boat.
Dude, great question.
Thank you. Awesome.
All right. I'm gonna shoot back down because I'm scared of this.
Okay.
Being up here.
So the tiger beetle still kind of rushing back and forth, keeps looking at you. It hasn't approached, but it is clearly kind of back and forth.
Is there
across the
anything else on this place besides this mound with the tiger beetle and then stalks of berries?
So like I said, you're on a beach. There is, an ocean before you, and off in the distance, you actually can see very far off the silhouette of a much larger island, a bigger area. Other than that, when you look out into the water, every now and then, you can see maybe some shapes kind of moving around in the water. You're not exactly sure what they are. You can see sort of maybe like some reefs and whatnot around.
Thunnis, me and you, bro, we're made for this, man.
What do you mean?
Born in the ocean.
I don't get it.
I'm gonna take a dip. I'm gonna take a little dip in the ocean. Just kind of just
leaving
scope
us.
it out real quick.
Okay.
All right, surf's up, dude.
All right. As soon as you touch foot in the water, you hear a little voice. Hey.
Hi.
Stop.
Not much. What's up? Where's this? Where are you?
You turn to your left a little bit, and you see sticking out of the water a giant head, like the size of a whale.
How did I
Massive
miss
in
you?
size, that has just floated to the surface. All right, it's a giant goldfish.
Oh.
And he looks at you like, "What's up?
Not much. What's up with you, man?
Just chilling."
This your home?
Yeah, you probably should have stepped in the water. It's pretty dangerous.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, do you live just because you're so big?
Yep.
Yep. Cool. Can you give me a ride?
Nope.
Oh,
I can help you out though.
please. How could you help me?
I'm a little hungry though.
You want some food? What's your favorite food, man?
I love me some eggs.
Eggs. Got it. All right. If I make you some eggs, will you help us out?
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Whoa, what's your name?
Chris.
Chris. Nice to meet you,
Greg.
Chris. I'm Zorby. How do you like your eggs?
Raw.
Raw. Oh, easy. Okay, cool. Chris, you hang out here. I'll go get you some raw eggs, and then we'll figure out this plan, all right? Awesome. So nice to meet you.
I like Chris. Chris is laid back. He's just like chill, goes with the flow, I could see myself hanging out with that guy. I gotta see if I can get his number after this.
So Chris says an unusually small amount of words. Like, it makes me wonder if there's like some deal where he loses like a day of his life every time he says a word or something. Maybe I should tell Zorby to stop asking him so many questions. They're so far away though. Hey man, how was
He
your
dips
dip?
back below the surface and like a huge wave kind of.
I'm
Wait, wait,
worried
wait.
that Chris is going to start serving him Baileys in his shoe.
I feel like Wendy and I
some
would have a
muffins?
conversation while these two boys were skinny dipping.
Go for it.
So they just ditched us.
Yeah, I saw
Okay,
that.
we don't need them.
No.
You and me, Wendy, we are the most fearsome hunters in all the universe. Let's take this thing down.
You remember my name?
Well, yeah. We had drinks together. And you tried on my dresses when you got really drunk. So yeah, we're like besties now.
I love you.
I love you too. Not as much as my husband, but I love you a lot.
She remembered me.
I don't know why people can't remember Wendy's name. I mean, it's really easy. Wendy. I guess, I don't know why everyone just can't do it. It's Wendy.
Who? Doesn't ring a bell.
Let's go take down this giant bug.
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right, and I dash off.
Okay, so you rush towards
Going for
the
it.
giant tiger beetle.
Yeah,
All right.
know it.
I gotta catch up.
All right. So as you get closer up the ridge,
Yeah.
it zones in on
Good.
you, and it kind of like rears up a little bit and like kind of like bears what like the equivalent of its chest would be, and it's clacking its jaws, kind of stomping its legs around, and then it turns around, and out of its butt it sprays some kind of thing at you. You see this spray of something obviously you don't want to be hit with. So how would you try and avoid this as it's coming at you? You have an instant to try and to get around it.
Aggressively.
Aggressively. So what does that
Yeah. So that means that I'm gonna do a tuck and roll underneath it.
mean? Okay. So you're not going to slow down.
No.
You're going to keep going.
I'm gonna keep
But
going.
you're going to dodge under it. Okay.
Pick up speed even to see if I can outdo it
Okay.
aggressively.
Give me a roll.
Okay.
Roll aggressive.
2 pluses and 2 minuses, so 0 plus my 3, so 3.
Let me. Okay, so you're able to roll underneath this spray as it goes over you, and you maintain your velocity. And you notice behind you that where that stuff landed, it does kind of like start to steam a little bit, and it's a really acrid smell. It's not very nice, very bitter. So you are now within a few inches of this creature, and it has turned back around and it's getting ready to strike. But before you go, what do all of you want to do while you see Pankuka charging at this? Macron, by the way, is passed out.
Yeah.
What about Coco?
Coco's there, and she's just kind of like, this is terrifying. Like, I was already small, so I'm used to being small.
When all of this started, Ash and I, it was sort of established, Ash and I were kind of at the beach. So
Yeah.
I think that we just came into this.
Right.
We were walking back from the beach, and I'm like, hey guys, you'll never believe it. I met this gigantic fish, and oh my, what are you doing? And then she's charging at this.
Yeah.
So you're just watching from the beach,
I'm like,
basically.
no! Yeah.
Well, I said it was going to help. So while she's distracting it, I'm going to try to get in there and try to freeze it.
Is she running towards
Yeah.
that thing's poop? That thing just pooped at her and she's running towards it. Okay. Just so we're clear.
Don't judge me.
It's called a tiger beetle, all right? You don't grab a tiger by the tail, and you don't grab a tiger beetle by the antenna. They should have just gone all stealthy like I was doing. I don't want to think about what's going to happen now.
Look, Pankuka decided to go and kill the thing and try to eat it. I don't know why. Just cats. Cats are weird. But I figured if I'm going to help her, I might as well do what I'm best at. Being hidden and freezing shit with my hands.
Well, at first I thought it was just all me, but then Wendy pitched in and I was like, yeah, we're going to double team this bug and we're going to conquer it. And it was great to be able to work with a friend. I mean, the more the merrier when you're trying to take down a giant bug, right?
What did that tiger beetle ever do to them? I feel like we could have just been friends. I don't know, they all seem very violent all of a sudden.
So what do you want to do?
So I want to go over there and I want to try like freeze it. Do
Okay, so you want to
something.
sneak up on it.
I want to sneak up on it and she's distracted on
Okay.
it. And,
So it's certainly distracted right now, so
Yeah.
you probably got a good chance of
So
trying to
I'm
sneak
trying to
up
think
on
of
it.
what I want to do. Like I want to like grab.
First, I'd say first roll a sneak roll.
Yeah.
So you're trying to get close to it.
Yeah.
Without it being kind of alerted by you. Oh yeah, you got it. You got it.
5.
Yeah. So you sneak up there, and it's as if you've already met this thing and it's forgotten your name. Like, that's how well you sneak up on it.
Okay.
So you get right up to the ridge. You're right next to it. So it's you and Pankuka. Pankuka and the bug, they're kind of like right at each other, and you're kind of like right like next to its legs in the back. So like it's not like necessarily paying attention to you.
So I imagine like a tree, I could probably climb up on it.
Good try. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try climbing up. I'm gonna be very careful though because it's probably angry. No, actually,
It's
I probably want to
definitely
sneak up
very-
on it.
So you're going to try and sneakily climb.
No, I guess careful.
Yeah.
Careful. I'm gonna carefully climb up onto it. So what I want to do is I'm gonna climb onto it, get on its back, and grab its antennas and like pull it.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's probably its most delicate area. So. Ooh, that minus +1.
A +1. Okay, so you're able to kind of grab onto its leg, and you climb up a little bit, and then it starts kicking its leg while you're on it. So let's have you roll another careful.
Okay.
Actually, roll a quick. Roll a quick.
If this doesn't work, I want to use one of my fate points.
Okay. Oh, great one. Okay.
Today's your day.
Yeah.
So, as it's kicking, it kind of tries to fling you off, but you're kind of like paying attention to the action, and right as it gets to the right point, you let go, and it actually launches you up into the air, and you land right on its back. You kind of like a little uneasy, but you've gotten onto its back, and you're kind of doing one of these.
Sweet moves.
Yeah.
Pankuka, what would you like to do? This thing's jaws are like pointing right
So
at you.
like
and it's-
basically we're just staring each other
yeah,
down at this
yeah.
point.
And it keeps on trying to like snap at you whenever you get like kind of close to it.
Okay. Because what I want to try and do is okay. Well, first I'm going to ask: is the carapace also on its underside?
Yeah,
On its like thorax.
it's
everywhere.
It's everywhere. Yeah.
Okay. So I see Wendy, and I feel like that's a very good idea to get up on the bug. So as best as I want to do is I want to squat down and do a giant leap in front of it to try and jump right over its claws or its jaws.
So you're gonna try and jump. So it's gonna like claw at you, and you want to jump up.
Yeah, right at
over
that moment when it snaps, I want to launch myself on its head.
Gotcha. All right. So I would say that that's probably quick.
Okay.
So roll a quick roll.
4.
4. You guys are doing really well.
Yes.
Also,
All right.
I'm loving this artwork.
So you, rears back once again, and you see that Wendy is on its back, and it's kind of like a little shaken up from that because it knows it was trying to kick something off, and now it's really confused, and its kind of antennae are going everywhere trying to figure out what's happening, and so it lunges at you to claw at you, but because it's a little distracted, it kind of misses and like kind of hits the dirt like right next to you, right in front of you, right as you leap. So it's like it was just about to like bite your feet, and that you leap right into the air, land right on its back, and because of your claws, you're able to kind of like get a good purchase on its back.
Yeah.
We are so cool.
Zorby, Thunus, Coco's just watching in amazement. She's not engaging. She's just like, I'm gonna leave that up to them.
All right, while these two jokers are fighting a giant tiger beetle, I'm gonna slither on past them. I'm getting real low. I'm like,
You're like an octopus escaping an aquarium.
exactly. And it's real low, and then I'm gonna use my camouflage and just,
I imagine you're like
looks like
doing
foliage.
this as you're like,
I was like,
yeah.
and I'm scoot right past the tiger beetle, right up the mound that it's been patrolling, and I'm just gonna sort of peek inside. What you protecting there, tiger beetle?
Okay,
And what do I see?
All right, so roll a sneak, and you get a bonus from your camouflage for doing that because this is an appropriate time to use that for sure.
Come on,
Was
please.
it like a +1?
Yeah, he gets a +2, I think,
Oh, for
but only in instances where he could use his camouflage.
+3 then in that case.
Okay, so you flatten out on the ground, and the ground, it's pretty much just like sand and grass and stuff. So it's not like a super complex camo that you got to do. So you're able to pretty easily sneak through, get up over this ridge, and they're kind of like just off to your left, a couple of yards away from you. Well, technical yards, really centimeters, but you can see that there is kind of like a little burrow looking kind of thing, and it definitely looks like that is where the bug lives.
Okay,
that's where it came out of. It seems to be protecting its home. Thunus?
I'd like to just walk and follow him. So Zorby just all of a sudden dropped to the ground and decided to start crawling on it? I don't know, he's my best buddy, so I'm just gonna follow behind him. Dude, you can't just leave me here. And then just follow him.
Okay, so will you roll? We're gonna call that aggressive.
Okay.
You just gotta make me look like a silly person.
0.
Flat 0.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I hope he like trips on like one rock.
Absolutely.
On his, like, walking there.
So Zorby is like scooting around camouflaging, and you're just like walking behind him, like trying to like watch him as he's going.
See like the grass flatten.
But the thing is that like after a point, you lose track of him. Because he's doing such a good job of camouflaging himself. So you end up actually following like a leaf that had been along as well.
I'm into it.
And so you end up walking like way over in the other direction.
Awesome.
And so you end up very far away from everyone else.
All of a sudden, Zorby just turned into a flippin' leaf. Did no one else see this? He's a leaf now. I have to do something. I have to catch him. Hold on.
And it takes you, like, once you get there, you actually talk to the leaf for a while before you realize it's not Zorby.
What do you say to the leaf?
Where are you going? Talk to me. You're being so rude right now. Is this because I wouldn't let you be roomies with me? I'm sorry. Listen, we can be friends. Just, are you trying to get back to the beach? I don't understand. How are you this good at looking like a leaf?
So, as far as the cameras are concerned, let's say, they're watching this battle, and in the background you can see Thunus talking at a leaf. Macron's passed out on the beach. Coco is terrified. Zorby is sneaking over into this hole, and you two are fighting a giant beetle. All right. Back to Wendy. What would you like to do? You and Pankuka
I
are both on
want
top
to
of
grab
the
the antenna.
beetle. Okay.
I
so-
want to like yank it. So
Yeah.
basically, I want to see if I can try to like
Yank it off.
maybe control it. Can we
Do you
control
have
it?
mind controlling powers?
No, but if we
No, we have to kill it.
it's
Don't
like
go bother
it's like
controlling
guiding
it.
a horse. You pull this way, it goes right, and you pull this way, it goes left.
You dealt with a lot of those
I've hunted
beetles?
horses and eaten them, but I've never ridden one.
Have you never ridden one?
No,
It's pretty fun.
I just murder them and eat them.
I want to see what happens.
You want to try it? Okay.
Yes.
I think that's a careful.
Okay.
Yeah.
+1.
+1?
You know, I'm gonna use a fate point on this.
Okay. Do you want to re-roll? Do you want to just get a bonus? What do you want to do?
I just want to get a bonus.
A bonus. So you want to go up to a +3.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'd rather do that. Because I'm sure I'm gonna get a fate point for doing something stupid later on.
it's accurate. So so yeah, it's shaking a lot, moving a lot, because now it was fighting both of you, and now you are both on its back, and it's enraged. So it's moving a lot. So you're having to be very careful as you're moving. Every now and then you kind of like shift a little bit to that way, shift a little bit that way, but you're able to make your way to the front of the beetle, and you grab onto its antennae. And
I'm just gonna pull, see if
pull
it
back?
stops it.
all right, and so as soon as you pull back, it rears up just like this.
Yeah. Can I? Right? Is this to your right?
And then it turns a little bit right,
left.
turns a little bit left.
Yeehaw! I'm a little bit bummed that we didn't get to slay the giant bug because I really, really, really wanted to give it to my future husband as a present. But, there's gonna be bigger bugs and there's gonna be more ferocious beasts to slay. So it's okay. I'll get it next time.
So, when I was young, I watched a movie where a little kid got shrunk down and controlled an ant. I figured I could probably do the same thing. Except, beetles versus ants, kind of different, but it all worked, right? Yeah, it worked.
And now you are fully in control of this beetle. And you do this, and it's
Yes!
all right.
I'll stop.
So then, Pankuka, I would like you to roll a careful real quick.
Good. That's real good. Ooh, -2.
Okay. So as Wendy is being so excited and moving the thing up and down, you get launched up into the air and tumble onto the ground.
Can I try to catch her with the beetle? Like,
You want to try? Okay, you could try. Yeah. Roll a
Careful.
quick. That's gonna be a quick. Yeah.
Please don't catch me in its jaws.
that is a +1.
+1. So Anna gets launched, or Pankuka gets launched, and you turn the beetle to try and catch her, but you kind of go like you overcorrect a little bit. And so as Pankuka's coming back down, sort of hits the side of the beetle and then falls to the ground. So
I
it
tried. I'm
sort
sorry.
of helps, but not quite.
Should have just killed it. Just saying.
So Pankuka, I think you should take the condition of strained.
Okay.
Sorry.
So just mark that box.
Look, I got a pet beetle now.
But yes, Wendy is now in control of this beetle, able to move it back and forth. Zorby, you are now sitting on this ridge, camouflaged. Is there anything that you would like to say to Wendy? Is there anything that you would like to do?
No, they look like they've got it under control. And also, who's Wendy?
Right, sorry. I shouldn't presume.
Yes. No, they look like they've got everything under control, and I need to get some eggs. Okay, so this is sort of the nest, the lair of the tiger beetle. So is there actually an inside to this thing?
Yes.
Okay.
What you see is like an entrance.
Okay, I'm going to...
To you, it appears basically like a cave.
All right. I'm going to actually look back, and I see Thunus.
talking to a leaf. And I say, hey, Thunnis! Thunnis! Buddy!
And because he's so far away, I'm like, yes?
No. I'm not a leaf. I'm up here. No, look to the right. To the right. Up farther. No, that's your left. You're right. Right. No, that's down. No, up. There you go. There. Almost there, buddy. Almost there.
How are you talking to me from the leaf?
Oh, brother. I need somebody to help me out with this egg. I can't do it by myself. And Thunnis and I, we've worked together in the past. I'm beginning to realize he's really good at cooking. I don't know if I'm going to trust teaming up with him for other things aside from cooking. I got to figure out what this guy's good at.
All right, so I caught up with Zorby, and I've been talking to him now for like 5 minutes, and he hasn't been responding back to me. And finally, a response. He's confused. He doesn't know he's a leaf, and I get I imagine if I was a leaf, I'd be confused too. But maybe because he wasn't talking to me for so long, it's my voice that's summoned him back, and I just need to keep talking.
Oh, beer pong. Cooking and beer pong. That's it. All right, I guess I'm just gonna have to do this alone. All right, just keep talking to that leaf. The leaf is yeah.
I understand you're lonely.
I'm very. All right, this would be great for a joke, but I got stuff to do. I'll pretend to be a leaf some other time. I'm gonna go into the entrance. I'm gonna slither my way in. Is it dark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to continue to slither?
I'm going to continue to slither into the entrance. Very carefully, very slowly, because it's dark. I'm going to let my eyes adjust.
Let your eyes adjust, yeah.
To the darkness. And
so
scope it out.
roll a sneak again.
A sneak?
Yeah.
All right. God, 1 again.
What do you have?
Plus your
plus
camouflage
1.
still, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 3.
Okay. So, because you're still camouflaged, because you haven't been detected yet, you're able to sneak into here. And as you get inside, a little bit of a ways and your eyes start to adjust, you can see, it's a pretty large open area. There's a couple of different, essentially chambers. And you can there's a fork in the cave. You can go left, you can go right. And you take a second to look around, see if there's any info you can get. And you can hear a little bit of noise coming from your left.
Okay, this could be very good or very bad. So I go to the one place on the island where there's gonna be eggs. It's gonna be the hole that the tiger beetle lives in, but I don't know, do I go to the place where there is noise, where there's not noise? Do the eggs make noise? I mean, when I was in my egg, surrounded by 300 brothers and sisters, there was tons of noise, but I'm no tiger beetle expert. So, tentacles crossed. Okay. I'm gonna go back out. Okay. Go back out to the entrance, and I'm just. Hey, you guys, anybody?
Yes?
Hey, I think I found something inside this cave.
You're so small you don't realize.
I don't know how to get this guy to realize that he's talking to a leaf.
Throw something at him.
That's a good idea.
What are you yelling about?
My man! All right, Macron. Do you see me?
Why is Scuba on top of a beetle?
That's a good question. Anybody, just somebody notice me. I feel like a real scuba up here.
Pull
Yes, Sorby.
the beetle to turn to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, what up, buddy?
You, blue girl. There's something down here. We need to get inside of here.
Why?
Because, I met a giant fish named Chris. He says he's gonna help us get to that other island if I can find him some eggs. I think there's some eggs down here, but I don't want to go it alone.
Hey, guess what? I met a giant beetle.
That's amazing.
Beetle, do you have a name? Does the beetle have a name?
I mean, it can't.
I'm gonna
speak.
call
It's just
it.
Why do you name it Chris?
Don't name it, we're gonna kill it.
What's
That'll
your
make it
favorite
more delicious.
food? We'll call it that.
Sushi?
There you go. We'll call it sushi.
How is it not pancakes?
Because I like sushi.
Okay, fair enough.
Look, I'm gonna see if I can make this. Does this thing have wings? I'm gonna kind of kick it.
You kind of kick at it.
Yeah.
It does not have wings. So as you kick at it, it just kind of gets a little irritated and shakes a little bit at you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of ruins my plans, but I'm still in a beetle. I'm gonna control it for right now.
Why don't you ride that beetle in here with me? Maybe we'll be able to slip past any craziness in here because you're on a giant beetle.
Look, I'm still trying to figure out how this beetle works.
You know how to go right and left? How do you make it go forward?
Whoosh. It kind of like whips back up and down.
Oh, that doesn't make it go forward?
You gotta kick it.
No, I was gonna.
No, I know. Just do that.
Oh, or I could just like.
It's like a little
Click the throttle.
It's
You
like
click the throttle.
joysticks.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm still figuring this thing out.
Yeah. So you're testing it out,
Yeah.
but you eventually do figure out how to get it to work.
Okay,
It was
good.
pretty quick and easy. It's
Yeah.
basically left, right. It's like a tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like moving in
It's got
Gorn.
tank controls.
Yes, it's like moving in Gorn. You gotta.
Yeah.
So you have full control of this beetle. Do you want to help Zorby? What do you want to do?
You should help me.
No, as much as I would like to help everybody, I want to know where we are. So I want to yell at Penkuka, why don't you get on this thing? We're gonna explore the island,
Okay.
and then we could do.
Then we
something with
can
this.
kill it after we explore?
Eventually.
Okay. Okay.
Let's take advantage of this while we can.
Wait, so you're not helping him?
Yeah.
No, I'm figuring out where we are.
Did you not hear the part where I said I met a giant fish named Chris and he was going to get us off the island?
Well, I met a giant beetle named Sushi, and we need to figure out where we are first.
All right, go have a good joyride with Sushi.
I'm gonna yell at Thunus. Thunus!
Yeah,
Do you see the big beetle?
I do. It's
It's your
very
new friend. Come over here.
Hold on, I'm dealing with some personal
Bring
shoes right now.
bring the leaf.
It's not a leaf, it's Sorbapore.
Bring Zorby so you can meet your new friend.
I am not a leaf.
Don't, you don't
What is happening?
Look, bring Zorby, make a new friend.
Zorby! I see you there! But I also see you there. Maybe I finally had a little bit too much to drink.
Macaroni, I don't judge, but you have had a lot of wine.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. And then somehow
Wait, is there any?
he pulls another bottle out from his suit.
Oh, I was about to say, is there any wine on this island? Because he's about to run dry.
No, you
Well, I mean, we
haven't
have
asked.
berries. We
There's
can
still
make
one person here
wine.
you haven't asked for help.
That's true.
Wendy, will you let down your bug so I can climb back on?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this so that it extends its leg and then you can go up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crawl back up.
Yeah. All right.
Claws out.
All right, so y'all two are on top
I'm
of
sitting behind Wendy, hugging her.
Titanic style.
Yes.
Titanic style, yeah.
Cool.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed that episode of Uranium Chef. If you did, check out that Patreon link down below. It goes towards supporting this series as well as other cool series that we're trying to do on this channel. And if you do support us, you get to have your name over here, like all of these cool people. Do you see them? Do you see them going by? Look at that one. That one's so cool. Oh, here's some more. Here's some more. Ooh, yeah. Look at him go.